Shalom, Israel. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. Outside of this one, the wicked plotteth against the just. The wicked plotteth against the just. And who is the just? It's the elect. It's the elect of Israel. And overall, the wicked is trying to destroy all of Israel. You see, the wicked is Esau, Edom, and for the longest, since they've been in rulership, they have congregated amongst each other, Esau, Edom, and with the other nations to try to oppress and try to destroy Jake, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. You know, and they've done everything to try to destroy Jake. They didn't put Jake in slavery. Beat Jake, hung Jake, burned Jake alive. Separated their families. Put all type of bio weapons against Jake. They've just totally tried to destroy Jake. But through the power and the spirit of YAHAWAHSHI, they can't destroy all of Jake. They can't do it. They can't do it because the Lord is in control of this. YAHAWAHSHI. And you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, that's the Lord's people. You see? But they have, Esau has this NWO, this new world order agenda going on, and they are going to come. They are coming down on even on their own people. To with their new system. And it's a tyrannical, draconian, dragon beast laws, beast system. And there's going to be a lot of trickery and a lot of deception, a lot of lying, a lot of persecuting, going forward that Esau is going to do. Esau is going to do everything he possibly can to go forth and to bring his system in. You see? But the Lord YAHAWAHSHI is only going to allow him to go so far. There's a mark or Salakia. There's a time, a boundary that Esau cannot pass until, that he's going to go so far. He's not going to go all the way through with his system, but he's going to go so far, and then the Lord's going to crush him, man. You see, all wickedness is at an all-time high right now, but it's gonna even get even worse, increasingly more wicked. This technology, they're bringing this forth, man. We're approaching that hour of temptation where everybody is going to be tempted. You know, you got a lot of, I hear a lot of jakes and stuff. I ain't taking this. I ain't taking that. I ain't doing this. But they're not serving the Lord. And I ain't doing that. I ain't taking nothing no matter what. You know, and there could be some of the elect among those jakes, but a good majority of them, they're not, they claim that they finna go all the way to the edge for the Lord. But you are not rooted in this word. You see? And if you're not rooted in this word and you haven't been serving the Lord and doing the work, you haven't been doing the Lord's work, you know, the Lord will give you over into that hour of temptation, man. But you just better be prepared to get ready to lose everything and to, you know, everything that you've been doing with your life. If you don't choose um to to uh to go in this system that's coming, this new coming Esau system, if you don't choose to go with that system, you're gonna be they're gonna put you away. You're gonna be put into one of these detention centers, or you're gonna be an outcast. You see, you're gonna be an outcast from your medical, from your kids going to school, your job, all of that. You are gonna have to totally be all the way in, or you're gonna be you can't be halfway. It's gonna be all the way because the world is going into that digital currency. You see, but let me get I want to get a quick script real quick. But there's going to be a lot of trickeration going forward, a lot of trickeration. So let's go to Matthew 24, Matthew 24 and 24. And they're going to use celebrities. They're going to use politicians. They're going to use all type of people to bring forth and trick and lie on their new system, especially with this CHIP. It says, for there shall arise false Christ, false messiahs. For there shall arise false messiahs and false prophets, and shall grow and shall show great signs and wonders. And that's what you're gonna see going forward. You're gonna see, especially with the technology that Esau got. You know, the Lord's telling you right here that if you're not rooted into this word, you're going to be tricked. You know, you're going to be tricked. It's going to be a stumbling block upon you because you weren't rooted in this word and you weren't seeking the Lord. See? But it says, for there shall arise false messiahs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. You see? If it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. And see, the elect, if it were possible, and see, but the elect is going to be rooted in this word, just like right now. You see, we're watching false, you know, all these false gods and false antichrist and stuff like that. There's a bunch of them right now, man. You see, and Esau with you know with these what's his name, Elon Musk. You know, those are signs and wonders that he's doing. That with that Neuralink, you know, that's another a false god. You see, who's doing signs and wonders, and these other technicians and people that's creating all these different devices and stuff, man, that's doing great signs and great wonders and making people believe, man. You see? And people are going to be deceived. They're going to be deceived by thinking this. It says we'll go to John 8:44. John 8:44, and it reads, it says, "Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar, and the father of it." See, Esau is the father of lies. He was born speaking lies. And just like with this with this Beetlejuice that they didn't gave everybody, they're going to send signs and lying wonders, and a lot of trickery, and offering up to give people $10,000. I'm just, for example, exaggerating a little bit, but give you $10,000, the first person to put this in your body, and take a free trip to, Spain, or the Bahamas or something like that. This is what's gonna go forward, man. This is what is gonna be going forward. You see, you're gonna be tricked, because Esau lies, man. Let's go over to Psalm. But the Lord ain't gonna let this happen, man. Actually, let me go to James. Esau's a liar. That's how he didn't got in power. He didn't lie to everybody and raped, robbed, and murdered, the world. And now, he's going to have to pay for that. You see? Because the Lord is exposing him. Esau's too proud right now to think he's going to be stopped. We're going to go to James 5:1, and it reads, "Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you." And that's that's what ultimately what's going to happen, because Esau's not right. They finna tax the world to death. Don't tax everybody. Take everything from everybody. The lower class. That's what's coming. It says your riches too. Your riches are corrupted. Esau's riches are corrupted. You stole everything. You lied. You can't feel good about yourself. It says your riches are corrupted. The wealth, the been stealing from the people. You got people slaving, going to work, working 12 hours, and they get paid $15-$16 an hour, even less than that. You got people $13 an hour, and they work a 2 or 3 extra hours, and we'll get you some overtime. You're not seeing that overtime to your tax, and then that tax come, you still ain't on there. You get that overtime. Well, you want to work a couple hours after, once you're done with your shift, you can work a couple more hours. That's what they tell you at your job. And then you work 2 or 3 extra hours and get your overtime. And then that overtime goes on your tax. You ain't seeing that. You ain't seeing that overtime money. And here you is working for $13, $14, $15 an hour, man. And you at the end of the week, or you barely got enough money to just to get you some a little food or something. You see? That's it. Um, 3. It says, your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be witness, shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasures together for the last days. You see, they didn't set up there and gave that IRS supposedly, what was it, $80 billion or something like that. And you know, here the people are, man, you know, struggling, you know, and they just continue. Then they just gave all that money over to billions of dollars to that Ukraine, you know, then put billions of dollars into this technology, you see, and then you supposedly got a little $1,500 or $2,100 stimulus check, and it's good, and you still in the same boat. It says, ye have heaped treasure together for the last days. 4. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you, kept back by fraud. You got a lot of the northern tribe out there, both tribes, in you know, as far as America, Babylon, and around the world too. They didn't build these places up, man. You know, Israel done built these places, and ultimately here in America. And there's been a lot of trickeration, a lot of fraud. Esau's then hid and lied and tricked his way all the way through. You see? It says, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of YAHAWAHSHI, Lord of Sabaoth. You see, the Lord, he hears the elect. He hears it, man. All that praying and fasting and weeping and doing the work of the Lord hears the cries, man. The suffering that we got to go through day to day, dealing with this devil. You know, out there slaving for this man. And he just, you know, giving the lower, the poor pennies. You know, while Esau sits in the chair, does nothing all day, and he'll make 5-10 million a year out of his business. Maybe even more, whatever business he's in. But he you know, he gonna take it all. Esau ain't leaving nothing left. Greedy. 5. It says, ye have lived in pleasure on the earth and been wanton. Ye have nourished your hearts as in the days of slaughter. It says, ye have lived in pleasure on earth. And Esau's lived in man, the pleasure of them, you know, with the way that they've lived. You know, they got little islands in different parts of the world and in the States, you know, places where it's just nothing but rich. I know the brother, I forgot the brother's name, but a while ago he posted and showed their own, like it's like their own Esau's own little town, and there's no cars there. They're flying planes. They got houses, and then they're flying their personal private planes and landing. They got a whole, I forgot the name of the place, but Esau got the drive, like the landing in the town, and then you land your plane, and then you can, you know, drop, you know, you got your plane going down the street, and then wherever your home is, you can pull into your driveway or whatever it is, and park your plane there and go into your house. And there's nothing but Edomites over there. You know, Jake ain't never seen nothing like that. They ain't driving no car. They landing their own planes over there in their own little places. There's nothing but planes there. Ain't no cars there. You see? You know, in these big high-rise buildings and throwing extravagant parties and valet and chauffeuring and unlimited food. You know, getting paid thousands and thousands of dollars out through the day, millions through the years. You know, the Lord told you that He's not troubled like no other. He's not troubled like other men. It says he says He's lived in pleasure, man, but and been wanton. You've been sloppy. That's why you see a lot of Edomites, you know, especially when they're all rich and snobby. They don't care. They don't care. They walk in there. They order up everything and please hurry up, please. Can you bring my food now? You know, they get real arrogant. You know, I done seen it too. They get real arrogant, sloppy about a lot of stuff. 6, ye have condemned and killed the just, and he doth not resist you. Yeah, ye have condemned and killed the just. Israel, man. A lot of Israel. You've killed a lot of innocent. I won't say innocent because the Lord said, "Whoever perish innocent." Um, Roughly paraphrasing it. But you slaughtered Jake, man, especially in this land. All them Native American, them Gadites, Aztec, and so-called Negroes, the northern and southern tribe. Man, you've killed at least 200 million, maybe even more. And there's a lot of hidden, unsolved, Jakes that's been died by Esau. Eh? But I'm gonna close out. I'm gonna go to. Let me go to Job. I'm gonna close out with this because Esau got it coming. But this, Esau, he coming down. He coming down with that sword, man. And Jake, you just better be prepared to lose everything. What is this? Job 18. Let me go Job 18 and 11. They coming through with this CHIP. And, this cash money that you've been used to all your life, it ain't going to be no more of that. And this is through the power and the spirit of the Lord, man. The Lord told you no man may buy or sell. See, that hour of temptation. We're moving into a pure, technology. And they got it all set up already. And it's going to go forth because this is what the Lord prophesied and told you that was coming in these last days. So them two choices is going to be serving the Lord or serve the devil. And if you serve the devil, the Lord is going to destroy you, man. He's gonna run right over you. The Lord's gonna give you over into evilness. And if you have a family, you and your family will be given into evilness, man. So this is the time to seek the Lord. But Esau coming down with his with great wrath. The squeeze is gonna be so tight, people are gonna get choked to death. Because he's gonna squeeze you. Throw you out your homes. Throw you out lose your car, your job, be on the street. This is the squeeze tsunami that's coming, man. But the Lord gonna deal with Esau. It says we'll go to 13. Salaki, we'll go to Job 8 and we'll go Salakia, we'll go. We'll go here. We'll go to Job. We'll go to Job 18 and 16. And it reads, his roots shall be dried up beneath, and above shall his branch be cut off. 17. His remembrance shall perish from the earth. Esau, the Lord is going to do away with Esau, because Esau ain't got no mercy, man. He ain't going to show no mercy. Esau ain't showing no mercy. And in these last days of his rulership, he is really going to show that he don't give a fuck about Israel or his own people. He just coming pure cutthroat. He gonna slit your throat in these coming times. But the Lord, like he said his remembrance shall perish from the earth, because it's just pure wickedness that he's done, and what he's about to do to the world, man. And he shall have no name in the streets. Ain't gonna be no more Esau, Edom. That whole line is going to be done away with. Last one, I'll close out with this. He shall be driven from the light into darkness. You see? He shall be driven from light into darkness and chased out of the world. Call YAHAWAH, YAHAWAHSHI. He going to be chased out the world, man. See? And that's coming into the kingdom. You know, Esau is going to be burned up as stubble. You know, ain't going to be no more Esau, man. The Lord's going to do away with him. There will be no more remembrance of Esau because of the wickedness. But they're coming, Esau coming down with this CHIP, this technology, and you either going to get down with it or you're going to be persecuted. And that's just that. So, you know, those that are serving the Lord endure, and if it don't add up to the scriptures, and it goes against thus said the Lord, YAHAWAHSHI, YAHAWAHSHI, then you know it just got to be what it is. It's in the hands of the Lord. But those are the two options that's coming: serve the Lord or serve the devil. And if you're gonna serve the Lord, you're gonna have to suffer and lose out on a lot of stuff. But ultimately, the Lord promised you the kingdom of heaven, man, which is gonna be right here on earth in Israel, Jerusalem, and that's for the elect of the 12 lost tribes of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. The Lord told you, in my Father's house is many mansions. See, so you know, and ultimately rulership. Israel's going to rule forever in righteousness. So, you know, this world is going to pass away, man. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Call YAHAWAHSHI. So Esau, go ahead and bring forth this technology, man. Bring forth that CHIP. You know, go ahead, bring that hammer down. Because the elect is waiting, man. Because we know the faster you do that, the faster you get out of here. You see? So, but that's what's coming. Be prepared to lose it all. Be prepared to lose it all. On this side, you see? So, I just wanted to touch on that. And I don't want to watch this out. Come back with another lesson. Hopefully you were edified, but I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, Rakah, Kodash. Shalom, Israel.